Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today I'm going to show you how to basically take your project, download it, and get it ready for 3D printing and submit it to me. That way I can get this thing printed out for you and return it. So first and foremost, make sure your project is 100% up to your liking. After it seems like you're pretty much done for the most part, what I'll need you to do is please bring it to me, and that way I can take a look over it and make sure everything works, all of your pieces and parts are fitting together, your grid is the right size, and all that jazz. Once I give you the green light and the go-ahead, first thing you'll do is you'll come to the menu at the top right, hit Export, Download for 3D Printing. At this Export menu, it's important that you click everything in the design. If you have selected shapes, it will only download one selected shape at a time, which is not what you want. You want the whole thing to download. Next, you'll click on your STL button. It should download it straight into either your downloads, or it'll ask you where to download it to. For me, it's pretty much sent it straight to my downloads, which is completely fine. For some of you, that might happen. For others, it'll ask you if you want to maybe download it into like your documents or on your desktop or something else. It doesn't matter. As long as you know where it belongs or where it's going, that's fine. And also, before you do anything and download, just make sure that your file name is named after you. So, for example, this is my file, so I'm just going to call it Mr. Nicholas. So if it was named after you and your name's like Jimmy or Susie or something like that, then obviously that's what you want. And please put in there your first and last name. That way I know who it belongs to. Okay? Alright, next thing you'll need to do is we have to submit it. So we have it downloaded, we just have to submit it. So you're going to go to Google and go into your Google Drive. Click on your Google Drive, wait for that to load up. Once you're within your Google Drive, click on New on the top left. After a few seconds, click on File Upload, and then you'll have to go and find your file itself, and make sure you remember the file name. I remembered I named mine after me, so it should be pretty easy. Hit Open. It'll take a few seconds for it to upload. Alright, looks like it's all complete and ready to go. Click on it once. It'll say no preview available. It doesn't mean that everything didn't work. It just means that Google does not recognize the file type, which is perfectly okay. I don't expect it to recognize a 3D printing file type. It probably won't. So the next thing you need to do in order is to share it with me. The top right here, these three little dots, click on them, more actions, hit share. And then you'll need to type in my email address. My email address, if you forget it, it's at the very top of my board at the front of the room. It's just my first name underscore my last name at southwesternsd.org. Alright, once that's all ready to go, you'll hit send. It'll say share with one person, and you should be pretty much good to go. Just double check on my end to make sure I got it. Sometimes for some reason there is some glitches in the system, and it either doesn't send your copy through or something just didn't work altogether. So just double check just to make sure. Okay? So there you have it. You should have successfully just submitted your project. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.